We are going to continue after a long period of delay. The Curse of Usurper. I'd like to welcome all our players back after a long break. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves again and who you're playing, and then we'll get caught up and give everybody a synopsis of where we're at, and then we'll continue. So, why don't you go first, Melissa? Because I know your voice is hobbling, so we'll let
Uh,
you go first.
Hi, I'm Lissa. I'm playing a half-elf ranger named Anita Arrows, and looking forward to playing since it's been like 5 months. So, yeah, that's it.
Gary? Oh,
Hi, my name's Gary. I am playing a Dragonborn fighter named Xander, and I'm looking forward to remembering how to play him again.
Adam? Oh,
Sorry. So yes, my name's Adam. I will be playing a high elf druid named Saren, and yeah, looking forward to this.
and last but not least.
I'm Vanessa, and I am playing Trueluck Drat, who is a human snake oil seller. A little sneaky. And again, I'm also looking forward to getting back to it.
All right, we have or two other people that couldn't join us this evening. Nico, who's in Germany, he got a promotion, so he is busy with his promotion. Hopefully, he'll be joining us later in the campaign, but he'll be with the party for now. And now we'll give you a little bit of catch up. So, as the last session, the party landed at Port Havadir, checked out a number of locations, mostly being the locations in the city. Uh, and they traveled, tried to buy some things, got, I believe, several quests invited to go and do some quests for a number of the purveyors. But they decided because one of the party members, Gyatson, wanted to go and have fun and drink and booze it up and gamble, he went over to the Sunken Dream Tavern, which is located way over here. And that's where the party ended the last session. They essentially ran all the way across town to get here, but they made it, and that's where we're at. So at this point, if anybody wants to chime in, if I forgot anything about different encounters or quests that you were invited on, we can do that now.
Or like, we had
I
some
don't
stuff. I
remember.
I remember we had been I tried to find and steal an apron because um there was someone who specifically
Yep,
had was looking for one, and we had
that
gone
was
to.
Brong at the Brong's Bashy
That's
Things
right.
needed the apron.
And she wouldn't sell it to him.
That is
Wouldn't sell it
correct.
to me either. I tried to find it and steal it on my own, but we weren't able to do that. However, she did offer if we retrieved something, but I don't remember what it was she was asking for.
And that was at the. Let's see. And then there's several other quests that you were invited to go and capture some sharks for the
That's right.
menagerie. Um, and did anybody write down the other quest or no?
Did I just
I,
don't know where my notebook is.
yeah,
Okay.
I took notes, but I legitimately don't know where it is.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's fine. I can go
it's
back.
been a
We can
while.
go back and play. We can find those if you go back and want to do those. Um, but right now we are at uh, the Sunken Dream Tavern in the Barnacle Barrows district, and I'll give you a little bit of background here so we can get caught up and you know where we're at. And here we go.
Barnacle Barrows. Small shacks and hovels, built on stilts atop inlets of seawater and muck spread out before you. Rickety, barnacle-covered walkways of wood connect the houses in a confused web of crooked structures. A heavy, choking fog hangs in the air, and the constant sounds of hammering, calls of folk at work, and wretched coughing fill the air. Barnacle Barrows offers the lowest income housing in Havda, running primarily along the coast, just in from Greyport and the Havda Cemetery. The barrows are named for the huge masses of air-feeding barnacles that cling to the buildings. Most of the port and its docks are well maintained by the Shipbuilders Guild, and the properties not included in the barrows are largely kept up by business owners and guilds. However, the less than affluent people living in barrows have hardly enough time to scrape by, let alone scrape barnacles off their wooden hovels. This has led to many of the homes in the barrows being encased in encroaching sea life. Many of the houses built on stilts above small inlets of sea water appear as if they've almost been reclaimed by the ocean. The barrows are covered in a heavy fog that blows in from the sea, a slew of industrial expulsions, airborne pathogens, and cold mixes with the naturally occurring fog, creating a thick metallic cloud that burns the eyes and mouth.
All right, that is the surrounding area. It is less than affluent here. Very poor district is where you are currently at, and that's way down here in the Sunken Dream Tavern. So what you see as you're standing outside of the Sunken Dream Tavern is this.
Sunken Dream Tavern. Exterior. This tavern is quite literally half sunk into the ocean on the coast of Hava. Windows made of melted green bottles cast an eerie light from the tavern interior. A twanging sailor song can be heard issuing from within. The structure appears to have been formed from a derelict ship with various rickety additions tacked on. The Sunken Dream Tavern is formed from the hulls of pieces of wrecked ships and is partially sunk into the ocean. The tavern is located in the Barnacle Barrows district. This tavern is frequented by the poor and lowly of Havda and sells the cheapest swill imaginable. The tavern is best known for its animated tentacle of a kraken that resides near the sunken portion of the establishment leading out to the open sea. There is the opportunity to win gold from the tavern owner via a kraken contest.
All right, and that's where we left off. So you do know that Gyatson is inside the ship, or inside the tavern. So what do you guys want to do?
We're going in.
Of course, we're going in.
Let's
Got alcohol, right?
I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned about Sarah, and we know what happened last time. He was told he could win coins for entering some sort of contest.
I mean,
But did we
well,
die?
I guess I probably can fall off of a ship again, right?
We are right on the water, and it said there was half in the ocean.
So we're gonna go in. So inside the Sunken Dream Tavern, you see the following.
Sunken Dream Tavern. Interior. The inside of the tavern smells strongly of seawater and fish. Rough-looking sailors sit at tables covered in barnacles and algae. A surly dwarf sits behind a ramshackle bar that's seemingly formed from the prow of a wrecked ship, his feet are resting firmly upon the counter. The far end of the tavern has sunk into the ocean, and the tavern itself is pitched at an angle leading down into the water, causing drinks to occasionally slide along the tables. As you watch, a man reaches down into the murky water, and a tentacle lashes out, grasping the man's arm. He struggles with the tentacle to the cheers of many of the tavern goers. Kraken contest! Shouts one of the patrons, and the patrons flock around the man, watching as he struggles with the grasping appendage. Eventually, he pulls a severed tentacle forth from the water and then releases it. The tentacle crawls back into the depths like some form of horrific inchworm. 2 gold pieces for Barty, shouts one of the patrons, and the dwarf behind the counter reluctantly tosses a small satchel the man's way.
The man at the end at the bar looks like that.
This is the bartender that has his feet on the bar.
No, he's standing behind.
Ah,
He is a former dwarven sailor. He has only one eye.
and then the guy who just arm wrestled the disembodied Kraken tentacle is Barty.
That is his name. Yes.
Well, team, what's our thought?
I walk up to the bar, look at the bartenders. So, what's the buy-in for the Kraken wrestling?
Oh, there's no buy-in. You just go over and try your luck.
I'm gonna go try my
But
luck.
be
Then.
warned, he's tough.
You only live once,
True.
unless you get a cleric.
Oh, I'm really missing Finnegan right now.
So you do look around, and of course you do see Gyatson. He's hunched over a table in the corner.
So I'll step up to where the other person departed, and let's see how this goes.
Alrighty. So let me. Okay, make a strength save. You need to beat my strength.
All right. And since I don't recall how to do this in card,
I didn't roll very well.
let's see how I roll.
So underneath your like
The chat.
stats, there's saving throws, then you can see strength, dexterity, and
There we
stuff.
go,
So
got
on
it.
your character sheet, you should be able to just press your strength and then
Should
Yeah,
make
I
the
did.
roll that way. It should, just kind of like in D&D Beyond. Click it on the sheet.
Saving throws. There we go.
17.
Ooh, nice.
So you're
17.
pulling
Nice.
and he's pulling. And round 1 goes to you. How the game works or the contest works. The first one to win three turns wins the game.
Best of 5. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. See, that wasn't that bad.
I audibly sigh and like rub off
Oh,
like a
shoot.
stool and like sit, just like
Cass, is
roll
there
my
anybody else
eyes.
in the bar
Oh,
besides the
oh,
bartender
there
and the guy?
absolutely is.
Are
There
they talking?
Yeah, there are a total of 7 other parishioners here besides Gyatson.
Are they split across the floor, or are they all in mostly one area?
No, they're all at. There's a group of people at some tables, individuals at others, some at the bar.
I want to while Xandrin is attracting a lot of attention,
Mhm.
I want to be sneaky and just kind of slide my way over towards the bar to see if there's anything I can hear during this contest.
Sure. All right, you can make a perception roll, and then let's do another roll here. See who wins the next round.
I got
Oh,
20,
you did.
natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well,
Like, oh,
round
like I'm trying to
2.
read it.
This is too easy. All right.
So I just like sneak up. I'm like under the table, like.
Yep. we'll finish this next round, and then we'll see if you hear something. All right.
Yeah.
Nice, nice roll.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't roll. Let me roll. Why is my thing not rolling? There we go. I rolled 23. What did you do? Roll 23. It's a tie. We're in combat.
Oh.
We're tied. Roll again. You win. So round.
Nice.
Oh, that's 3. You won. You pull the tentacle out of the water, and you won. And
Sweet.
the bartender looks a little irked. He's not very happy, and he begrudgingly hands you over 2 gold pieces. Ire, would you like something to drink?
You're on mute, Gary.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll take some ale.
I've got Mermaid's Piss Ale. 1 copper for 1 pint. Or for a gallon. Sorry, it's a gallon.
Alan.
Gallon
It's a
for a
gallon.
copper.
Whew.
Mermaid piss.
Barely.
Sounds
gotta
We
tasty.
believe in quantity over quality.
I can see that.
Clearly.
Why don't I take 2 gallons? I'll toss them 3 copper. And I'll
Much
share it with the table.
obliged. I'm sorry, I gotta go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Understood.
Ugh.
That mermaid ale runs
Just-
right through you.
I'm just sitting here
It sure does.
hiding under the bar. I'm just like,
I'm like, Trulock, what you doing?
Awkwardly trying to listen.
how can they offer 2 gold pieces for each Kraken contest if it only costs a copper for a gallon?
I'm sure that there's other stuff that they.
They must be doing something else to make their
Illicit.
money.
I'm sure that
Activities.
it's activities. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people lose, and he's got a lot of gold because of the
Oh.
Kraken
Or- or-
contest.
Or that mermaid piss comes from somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, delicious. Oh,
Darren, did you name your rat?
Scabbers, I
Haven't
think.
Yes, Scabbers I did.
That's right.
I'm the
I
Harry
think it
Potter
was.
boy.
Yeah, I thought it was Scabbers. I was just like, because I thought maybe you were, gonna go with like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kind of naming, but then you said Scabbers, which was awesome.
Which starts with an S, just
Sorry,
like
everyone. I
Splinter.
had drank too
So
much Mountain
Close
Dew
enough.
before we started. All right.
Trueluck is still hiding under the counter listening.
All right.
I'm just
so
listening for anything I can hear. They don't know I'm there.
I
no.
mean, 20. You rolled a 20.
Oh,
so.
you rolled a 20? A
I
natural
Yeah,
rolled a
she
20?
rolled a
natural
20.
20.
Yeah, not 20 when she was hiding to
Oh,
listen to
okay.
stuff.
So since you're listening and observing everybody, you notice that in here right now there are four just commoners in the establishment. One another person looks like he looks like he wants to rob somebody. And then there's
Bandit.
2 others that just look like they came from a gang, or they're thugs, or looking for a fight.
I want to stay close to the guy that looks like a bandit.
The bandit. All right. So let's see.
Nobody can rob a robber.
Let's see if she notices. It's actually a she, and
even better.
not she doesn't mind you. She doesn't even recognize that you're there.
Nope. I'm just kind of chilling.
Okay.
I'm sneaky.
Okay. What's the rest of
Uh,
it?
as 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 I'm standing there, to be clear, I'm slightly hunched over. My body language is not showing anything aggressive or assertive. I'm just kind of blending into the background, as that's one of the things
Okay.
that she's good at doing.
Yeah. You notice that she is off by herself in the shadows. What's the rest?
I'm just sitting at the bar pretending to drink the mermaid piss that that was shared with me. Um,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, pretending.
All
I keep
right.
I
Can't
keep
do
So,
her topped off.
it.
Adam, what are you gonna do?
I am also like trying to choke down
So,
this mermaid's piss.
okay. So anybody that drank the
Something I never.
mermaid's piss ale needs to make a Constitution save. You need a
Yeah, this is
you
why
need a
I'm
14.
pretending.
Good call.
This is why I am pretending to drink it.
Okay,
Mm.
you both succeed. Nothing happens.
Hold my liquor. Right on.
It's this is soju. Once we stand up and fall on our face.
Ah, soju.
So Melissa, the Isaac comes over to you and says, "I see that you're not you," and downs it.
Cheers. Yeah, okay, cheers. I still take the tiniest of sips.
Okay. All right. Make a Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy one. Oh, you're fine.
18.
You're fine. Actually, it's not as bad as it looks.
Delightful. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your kindness.
And for Gary, he brings out this special bottle. He goes, "This is the good stuff. The Mickle
Ooh,
Monk's Gin." And
nickel malt.
he goes,
Ooh.
"I only have a little bit of this." And he puts it down on the table, and it's a nice looking bottle.
Uh, I slide my glass forward to see if he'll pour me one.
He goes, "Now it's really expensive.
I'm
It's
listening.
1 silver."
I look at my companions and who wants to join me.
I will.
There's 2 silver on the table.
I'm still pretending to drink my 2 drinks that I
I look around for True Luck. Do we lose one again? Okay, well, I put 3 silver on the table.
Okay. All right. So a little bit about this. So he pours it, and he doesn't pour himself one. And you bring it up to your nose, and it's a horrid swill created by, to give it a little bit of background that he tells you, created by half orcs who fermented ingredients in the salt water and lime. It's a flavored drink for sailors to avoid scurvy and something called sea lung.
Uh, Interesting.
Maybe somebody
Well,
should ask if
Th-
he's
th-
lying.
I don't even bother with it. It's alcohol. Um, so what's a good
Pairing? What's a
what's a
good
good
pairing of
what
food?
what's no, not what a good pair. What's a good
Goes well
sailor's
with
toast then?
moldy cheese.
A
And
sailor's
hardtack.
toast.
Sailor's toast.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
There we go. I drink.
You have to take
Awesome.
him on.
Cheers. I'll drink.
All right. So it is absolutely horrid. You're not really understanding why they call it gin, but it is clear. So I guess that's the reason why. It does have a little bit of back flavor of the lime taste, but it's not good. Um, All right. So for the people who drank this, for
Like
the
to kill it for the
next
first time.
3 days, you have advantage on checks to avoid sea lung, and if it's contracted, you'll heal at a faster rate.
Do we know what sea lung is?
Find out.
It does
I'm
not
gonna say
sound
it doesn't
good.
sound good.
It doesn't sound
Oh,
great.
and now that you said that, the Isaac he goes, you hear that coughing, and you notice as you listen, pretty much everybody has a cough. That's the sea lung. The sea lung comes washes in from the sea and all the pollutants in the area, and that's that mist that is
From the
hanging.
fog and the barrows.
Exactly. So, because you're
Delightful.
in the Barrows, I need everybody to make a Constitution save.
Hmm. Not so great.
All
Me
right.
either. It was
Mm,
7.
Yeah,
Who I just need to know who has rolled under a 12.
I
Me.
did.
How many?
How many under
Oh no, I
12?
bet Melissa you did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And I
And
did as well.
and
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 Saren did as well.
so did Saren.
Okay.
3 of us,
All
it looks
right.
like.
All right. For for you, Melissa, you'll have to keep track of this. You have 1 point of sea lung,
Okay.
and for that point, you can only hold your breath half the usual time. All
Okay.
right. Who else failed?
I
Saren
did.
did, but I have
Okay.
advantage,
All right.
right?
So you can roll again.
Yep, you get to roll again.
Okay.
Vanessa, same for you. You get the exact same.
Long, so I can hold my breath
Sarah,
for half time.
yep, and you have 1 point.
How long does that last for?
1 day, and then every day that you stay in the area, you'll need to roll another Constitution save.
Wish that this was a better create condition. I'm just going to write it down.
Oh.
So- And if we leave the area, how long does it take to recover?
When you leave, I'll roll at that time.
Okay.
It'll be a matter of days.
Okay. I just created a condition and then wrote the details of it.
All right. Um, so you just met the sea lung effect. Uh, so what else are you guys gonna do?
Well, I'm still waiting to see what this sneaky lady is up to because she's apparently clocking everybody else in the bar and I'm clocking her.
Yeah, she doesn't realize you're doing that to her. She is definitely doing that to the other people here.
Is
And
she
let's see.
looking at the 4 commoners together or the 2 gang members?
She's looking
Like, is
at
she looking for an easy roll or a big roll?
she's looking at whoever she can rob. Okay. So, yeah, she isn't moving right now, but she is definitely has her eyes on one of the patrons here. One of the commoners, actually.
Okay. You guys continue to do what you're doing. I'm gonna try and make eye contact with Anita across because she's at the bar and I'm just at the edge of it.
So, does anybody want to talk to Isaac?
Yeah, I'll talk with. I will talk with Isaac. Walk up to him. Is like, he's the bartender, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, uh, we've met some of the more unique merchants of this town,
Mm-hmm.
and seems like the I guess he's a half orc, maybe an orc over there that makes he's a metalsmith or a blacksmith, and looks like one of the leather traders don't get along very well.
Wrong.
Getting a story behind
Oh,
that?
Brong and Histel.
Yeah. What's their history?
Histel doesn't like Brong. Let me pull it up.
Wrong makes the weapons, and Histel is the leather crafter.
Correct. This is Histel.
Hey, Mohawk.
And
Okay.
what Histel asked if you could create a perfume for her, if you remember, to block the scent, he
Yep.
would be willing to give up the apron.
Yes.
Did you give us a list, Cass, of the ingredients that were needed?
I did. There were a bunch of them.
Just, I
Okay,
have
I
my
think
notes in my
okay,
phone.
I'll give
Don't
them
worry
to you.
about it.
I got them right here.
Yep.
There were crushed dragon's teeth, exotic mushroom, frog legs, lilies, nightshade. You want me? I'll slow down. Tell me when you're ready.
I got him. I'm ready.
Ogre's toenails and owlbear claws.
Okay. That smells awesome.
I'm not sure
Teeth,
what it's
exotic
more.
mushrooms, frog legs, lilies, nightshade, ogre's toenails, and owlbear claws.
You
Yes,
know,
guys.
did you guys try to do? I think you guys tried to solve
I'm
this.
pretty
We
sure
did.
we
I think
made
you
it. I'm
did
pretty
make
sure
it.
we made
We
it.
You
And
did
did
that's
make
make it.
why,
it.
because we make it,
Hmm.
he gave us a discount and we got like a healing potion or something. Vaguely remembering this.
You did.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
we
the
succeeded
lover's
that one.
potion, the lover's perfume as the reward.
That's right, because we had to go
Yeah.
back and forth, so we did get it.
Yes,
And I'm pretty sure like
I should have watched.
because we helped them, like he gave us a discount and we got like a healing potion and stuff.
Yes,
I can't
he's got
remember
lots of
exactly. Yeah.
stuff here actually. Yeah, because Histel was in love with Charlotte, who Charlotte is the baker. All right, I gotta get caught up here a little bit. All right.
That's right, because we had to go back and forth mixing things together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you got a quest point for that.
Yeah. So we still haven't gone back though to get the apron, have we?
Right. No. Okay. So Tara was the person we're going back. Tara, who is the leather maker at the Wolf's Last Rest, uh, needs to make the leather apron for Brong, but she hates Brong because ogres killed her family when she was younger.
That's right, because we decided not to go back with the perfume because we were trying to get to the bar to meet
Yep.
Gats and
Exactly.
we were short for time. That's right. Oh.
Everyone say hi, Viv.
Hi, Viv.
Hi, Viv.
Hi.
Adorable.
Bedtime.
Adorable.
All right, so as this is going on, I'm still being stealthy. I'm watching the bandit out of one side, but I'm
Uh,
also listening with my ears to make sure I catch anything that is being communicated here. I think Anita's still close enough that she could probably hear Xandrin talking to the bartender Isaac as well, correct?
Yeah, I'm sitting there
a little bit
pretending to
else
drink my
about
2
Tara.
drinks.
Tara said she would make brung an apron, but you had to recover the locket that Garen Dirth stole, and he was one of the guards of Havadir. She believes he has it, and
Okay.
it's Garen is Garren Dirth Dirth, and she knows he stays at the Havadir barracks.
Can you show us on the map roughly?
Yes,
Do we know where the Havadier barracks
you have
are?
not found it yet.
Okay.
But we have the
So,
map.
Yep.
can you see the map?
Yep.
Okay, so that's where Terra is located,
Yep.
and it is somewhere west, southwest. It's in this direction, somewhere about down in that direction.
Okay, so it's back the way that we had come from.
Mm, no, it's actually on the opposite side.
Well, I thought we
You're
had gone
far, you're far
north.
east. You're way
Yeah,
down here.
No,
it's back where
it's
we
back
came
where
from
we
yesterday.
Oh
were
yeah, yes, correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
earlier,
exactly,
4 months ago.
exactly when,
5
yeah,
months ago.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
Okay. Okay.
all right. So as you're,
That's on our list of quests, but we're chilling right now.
yeah. So back, let me get back to where we're at. So back here at the Sunken Dream Tavern, as you're listening, Gary, you wanted to talk to Isaac. What did you want to say?
He asked the question about,
Who's asking about why they don't like each other?
yeah.
I got a pretty good idea on that one. So I was like, so what's any good rumors around the town, Isaac?
Oh, there's lots of rumors. There's rumors
What's your
that
favorite?
there's an undead raven that flies over the burrows. Uh,
That's pretty cool.
there's rumors that the Drift Guild runs the place.
What's a
Uh,
drift guild?
oh, we don't talk about them. Supposedly, they're a
We don't talk about
gang that
Bruno.
lives underneath somewhere under the city,
Oh, okay.
but we got to keep it down. And as he's saying that, make a Vanessa, you can, and Gary can make a perception roll.
Perception. There we go.
Vanessa, not me sitting at the bar, but okay.
Oh, you
Luck.
can too, Melissa. You're at the bar too.
Yeah.
I got a
So-
7.
I'm sorry, one sec.
Got a 17.
Oh,
20? Not
20.
natural, but
30,
20.
20.
so
30
Uh,
20 is still a 20.
Not a natural 20, but a 20.
Xandrin
feel like-
and Anita both notice that as he's talking about the Drifters Guild, he's looking at one particular person in the bar or in the tavern, and he's being very careful he's not heard by that individual.
Okay. Sounds like
So-
an interesting group. But what's your favorite rumor in town?
Oh, favorite rumor in town. You know, they say that up at the cemetery, weird things happen up there. And
Tell me it only happens in the daylight, right there, Isaac?
no, it's just a weird place to go. They like dump bodies over over the edge in the water. You have to go to get and see it yourself. There's something about that owner that just isn't right.
That might.
I mean,
It's
you
funny,
got that the Drifters Guild. Like I said, you just gotta be careful with them. We don't we try to we stay away from them. We serve them, but nobody knows who they
Understood.
are. and he's
In other
winking
words,
at
give
you.
him a word birth. Gotcha. So where is the cemetery located in town?
Oh, it's way up north. Way up north.
Okay.
You guys have a map, don't you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
if
think
that's
you
at the
do.
top
It's
Yeah,
right
way
corner.
up there.
Yeah.
yeah, it's top right corner of the map, but I
Yep.
mean just narratively.
It'll take you a couple days to get up there.
It is interesting that
That's
there's
big
an
time.
opening in the seawall at the cemetery, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, maybe they just haven't.
at the cemetery,
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
like right there.
Anyway,
like right there.
yep.
Well,
I look at
So
Anita
does
and I'm like,
anybody want to
well,
go over and check on Gyatson, or are you just going to leave him slumped on the table?
At this point, I know that there's no point in checking on him. He's just asleep and
Mm-hmm.
nothing will wake him.
He is. Now
So,
it is getting late. You guys have not slept since you've arrived. It is getting late. Um, there
I
is
look for a nice
no
place.
place to stay here. However, close, you can find a very inexpensive inn, per se.
okay.
I don't know
What,
about
what
the
were
rest
you,
of you. As I said, I don't
what
know
were you
about the
going to
rest.
do? Yeah, Gary.
Go ahead, Anita.
Well, mostly you before Cass talked, you said that you wanted to ask me something, so that's what mostly I was referring back to.
I was just like, I was like, I think you noticed the same gentleman, or same shady guy I noticed when Isaac mentioned some of the unique characters in town.
Yes, I did.
Something maybe somebody we want to talk to, but in the future,
Someone to
just
keep an eye on. Yeah,
I
absolutely. I
agree.
think that would be a good idea
Well, I
for
don't know
sure.
about you all, but after a few drinks and a lot of
All
really
right,
bad drinks,
True
I
Luck.
look at the missing.
You
I look at
notice
the
as
uh,
those two are talking, um, the the bandit gets up and starts making her way over, and she's like she she's appearing she is drunk and like stumbling across the tables, and as she's stumbling and making all kinds of hootenanny, she's approaching one particular person. uh, she's approaching that person.
so she's approaching one of the commoners.
Yes. and
All right.
and it's a female, and she is probably in her late 40s, early 50s.
The commoner
The
or the
commoner.
bandit?
The commoner.
Okay.
The bandit's young. Are you going to
She's
do
going to
anything,
be
or
like,
you just want to?
so I'm going to trail behind. I'm trying to make eye contact.
Okay.
With Saren, like, but not like quite that big. I'm like, hey, and I'm going to continue to follow at a slight distance,
Okay.
with a slight act of inebriation myself. Still stooped,
Okay.
hunched
I
more
will
than I
give
would
you
be.
advantage on a dexterity check. You need a 12 not to be suspicious.
Don't.
Oh, that
20,
works.
30.
That definitely works. All right. So as she approaches, she bumps into this into this lady, and she nearly falls over when she tries to grab her purse, her coin purse, and she doesn't fall, but she does fall to her knees, and
The bandit
the
does.
bandit, yeah, she's a really bad thief. Um,
Okay, I'm still right there, right? I'm right
yeah, you're
behind.
behind her. Yeah, you're behind her.
I'm gonna. Oh, honey, are you all right? I'm going to go to help her up as
Okay.
well as brace against the person,
Uh huh.
and I'm gonna steal the purse.
Oh, you're gonna steal the bandit's purse.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can I do sleight of hand?
Yes,
What would I?
absolutely. Okay.
Oh, I got a 6.
You critically missed.
I rolled a critical fail, but I have a +5.
Yeah. All right. So you go pick her up, and she grabs your hand to pick up, and you pull her in like you want to, but as you pull her in, you pull her too hard, and you pull her past you, and you don't grab the purse, and she has no clue what you're trying to do.
I'm going to, apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, try and steady her on her feet. Is everything all
She's
right?
pretty
Do you need
embarrassed.
help?
She's pretty. I mean, you could tell she's irritated that she didn't get the purse, and she's embarrassed that you had picked her off the ground. And let's see what she does. I don't know what she's gonna do. She may just leave
A
here.
terrible bandit.
Awful, awful. And it's not because of the bandit. It's because of the die rolls. All right, and um, she's like, no, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I need to go. I've had too much to drink.
She's a bandit, but she's so drunk on mermaid piss that she
Mhm.
can't pick a pocket.
No, she can't pick a pocket.
All right. As you guys are talking about finding, I could hear it as we were leaving the bar, finding a place. If she's exiting, I'm going to just kind of guide to the door. I want to see which direction she goes in, but
Okay.
commit her face to memory.
Okay. So as you're trying to find out where there's an inn located, it's right around the corner essentially. You just got to go out and it's over here. Um, and he says, just watch your wares. Um, so that's where the
I
inn
want to
is.
before we take off. I've watched her go out the door.
Hmm.
I want to go back to the bar. Isaac, sir, that young woman who just left. Do you know her name?
Mm-mm.
Does
No,
she
but I
come here
do
often?
know she is a guildsman or lady,
What what guild is she a lady of?
the Drifters Guild.
Drifters. So she's a drift guild.
Yes, I would keep that
Okay,
to the low.
understood. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna throw him another copper.
He's much obliged.
Was that the person that he was looking at that
Hmm.
Gary and I would know that?
Yep, exactly. He was the
Yeah,
one
that's the
that
same person.
he was making sure she didn't realize that he was talking about the Drifters Guild.
I
That
have to be like,
person. Okay.
girls, we run
I
this
lean over to
town.
you, Anita. I'm like,
So,
if that's an example of the Drifters Guild, we've got nothing to
I
worry about here.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think that I don't think we're
First
good.
impressions mean a lot.
Yeah. I think they're a bunch
Okay.
of clowns.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
My God.
That's the Drifters Guild.
Hold on,
Like that.
to even give a copper, I have to give up a silver and add 9 copper.
So, True Luck, you watched the bandit leave, and she headed. Can you all hear me? Are we all back?
Yep.
Okay,
Good.
good.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. For,
Okay. All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, we want to hear you finish the sentence that we didn't hear when you got cut off. You
Oh, I'm
said
sorry.
you were talking to Trueluck and saying you noticed that she
Oh,
headed and then you cut
okay.
off. So
It sounded like
past
north.
that,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, she's
past
headed
that we didn't hear
northwest
anything.
in this direction, going in that direction.
So that would indicate to me, guys, that northwest is the direction possibly where the base of the
Yeah.
Drift Guild is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where's Saren?
I am still just by one
Just
of the tables.
chilling with your mermaid
I-
piss.
Yes.
All right. So you guys are still drinking the mermaid?
Not really.
pretending to drink my 2 drinks.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
I think I'm leaving.
Should we
I think
leave
I'm
it- should we
leaving one of the
leave a note?
gallons.
All right. So somebody roll a D4, and that's how long you guys have been here in hours at the bar.
I got 4.
Okay, so you've been there 4 hours. The people that are drinking the mermaid piss ale, please roll a Constitution save one more time. I'm gonna have to do it once more.
Oop, I'm done.
Okay,
Ooh.
uh, let's see.
I let my mug get away with me.
All right, so you're drinking away, and everybody starts to look at you kind of weird.
I'm dancing on the tables.
They're looking at you, and what the rest of you see is his eyes are bright green.
Okay.
Oh.
Like they're glowing or just like
Yeah, they're not. I wouldn't say they're glowing, but they're just they're just bright green eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, skin, not eyes, skin,
oh,
skin.
His skin
His
is
skin.
green.
Yes.
so you've gone from being basically being
Blue
to
to being green.
Right.
Does that mean he's just looking sallow and that's his
I am
natural?
seafoam green.
He is. Yep. Sea algae green.
Well, I know when
Okay.
it's about time for us. I know I'm like, yeah, I can't talk anymore. I wander over to Isaac and ask him where the nearest place to get a bed at is.
Yeah, and he says it's over there. It's right there.
Should we write a note to slip under the unconscious Yatsen so he can find us when he
Actually,
is able?
Does anybody want
I
to
go
carry
over.
Gatson?
I'm going to go over
Yeah,
carry Gyatson.
Gyatson is a heavy,
ginormous.
heavy
Yep.
dude. He's a
He's a Goliath.
That's
Gyatson
okay.
is he's a Goliath. He's a heavy dude. I don't know.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
if two
backpack
people,
carry him out.
if Sarah
Backpack carry
wants
him
to
out,
help, you
right?
guys can be able to carry him,
I'll
Drag him
backpack
too
carry him
fast.
out
drag
and
him.
drag his legs
Yeah,
behind me.
I'll help.
Yeah.
I'll throw him on like a backpack.
I'll pick
Stumble
up
my way up.
Yatsen's purse.
All right.
And
Gotta
dump him off.
Gyatson
Wait off somehow.
Gyatson doesn't have much money anyway.
No, he doesn't.
In my drunken stupor, I will find a bed, drop him on it, and may make it just off his bed as well.
Actually,
Don't
You
drop him on
guys
the
like
True
floor.
just go
Luck,
right
you
past
since you
Purveyor
since you
and
said you're gonna take his purse, you went and grabbed his purse, and there's nothing in this purse.
okay, that's about right.
Yeah.
So they've navigated the street carrying this giant blue Goliath,
Mm-hmm.
walked past the purveyor of the housing home directly to an empty room without talking to them about renting it and dumped him in the bed.
Oh, I thought you guys were going there for the night to stay there.
We are, but we still have to rent a room.
You do. You
can't
have to
just
rent a room
roll
for
in.
him.
Yeah, I just walk
Yeah.
in, I see an open door, I just keep on moving.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
to the desk and ding the bell.
Um, it's late. What do you want?
Well, my friends seem to have taken a room. I was hoping to give you some coin for it.
Which friend?
The big one.
Oh, the big guy that broke everything. Yeah, he doesn't have a room here anymore.
Oh, well, we brought him back with us. May we rent a room? And we promise to keep him from breaking anything further and get him swiftly out of your way.
You pay normal. He pays double.
What's normal?
1 silver a night. He's 2.
Okay, I'm gonna give. Is it a he or a she or a they or a?
It's an old crusty man.
Okay, I'm just gonna pass a gold piece over the counter just for this night. I apologize for any inconvenience on my friend's behalf.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're paying essentially 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm paying
5,
essentially for
6,
5.
7.
Yep.
So I'm counting Finnegan right now. So 7. So he says that he'll let your friend stay for an additional 5 nights.
Okay. Done.
So he directs you to a room. He gives you a key, tells you where it's at, and he says good night. So
Okay. Is that the room where they already are?
no, no.
Okay.
This place is decrepit. There are holes in the walls. There's barnacles all over this place. Um, there are. Uh, it's a hay cot or a hay bed that you're gonna sleep in. There are 3 large beds. Uh, so essentially, each bed's for 2 people.
I'm gonna unlock the door, pass the key to Anita,
Mhm.
and try and figure out where the heck the other guys just went, because we gotta move him back to this room.
Absolutely. I nod and I'm like, you'll likely find. I'm like, just follow the trail of destruction. It's where they. I roll my eyes.
Do I need to persuade Xandrin to pick him up again and carry him back to our actual room?
Xandrin or Gyatson?
Well,
Well,
Gyatsun's
Xandrin
unconscious.
Yeah,
and
Gyatson.
Xandrin was
and
and
Aaron dragged him there.
Right. So you guys can drag him into the room. It'll take some. I'm not. It'll take some doing, but you can get him back in the room. There's not an issue there.
Okay.
Um,
Xandrin, you're not drunk
Which-
enough that I have to persuade you that you're getting up now.
No, I'm not that drunk.
Okay.
Even if
This-
I'm
this
gonna
is
do
not
the
our
I'm gonna
room.
I'm gonna do the
This is not-
mermaid. I'm gonna do the mermaid crawl to the room.
Xandrin, do you know that you're green? Xandrin, you're green. Why are you green?
I guess I look
Actually,
like I feel.
Xandrin didn't even realize he was green.
Yeah,
I
Xandrin,
was like,
you're green. Xandrin, why are you green?
maybe
Can I
I'm,
do a medicine check on him to see, like, if I know
Sure,
what's happening?
absolutely. You're the host, so absolutely. Oh, you know that.
seafood.
Yeah, I mean, the best you can come up with is that something that he drank turned his skin green. um, and
Could it
you
be
know
something
that it
yellow?
will dissipate over time.
Dissipate over time.
It's not
And
something
what
that
actual
we're just
time
like,
that
do
will
a
be,
check every
don't
day
know.
to see if it gets worse. Okay.
Oh dear.
All right.
Delightful.
Lucky me.
All right, so
Okay.
you're in your room. You're all in your room. Um, a little after you get here, there's a knock on the door, and what do you do?
Are we all awake, or is this we're being woken?
No, you're still awake. You've been in the room maybe 10 minutes.
Oh, good lord! I go to the doors like, who's beating on this thing? You know, sling it up. What do you want?
Well, when you open it up, there's nobody there, and down on in front of the door, there's some bread, what looks like some kind of fruit, and a pitcher of water.
I don't feel like we've
Ooh.
had great luck with eating or drinking anything in this town. I'm just gonna be real honest.
Midnight snacks. I pick it all up, bring it back in, and get a chair or a nightstand, and
I
sit
mean,
down.
you go in. I mean, it looks like bread and some kind of
Looks
fruit.
like
It's
bread
not.
and water.
I mean, yeah, it's bread and water and fruit. I
Oh,
mean, the
geez.
fruit's not in the best shape. I mean, you can eat it. It's not gonna poison you by no means, but it's not.
Well, here's that we haven't eaten anything all day, though, have we? I
No.
mean, we haven't eaten anything since we got
Well,
off the boat.
No, we went and we had a huge feast at that.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
feast.
that's
That's right.
We
in the
still
morning.
we still have that like doggy bag that she gave us for Gyatson. So
Yep.
we still have the nice doggy bag of food. Like, yeah, we convinced her somehow to give us like a ton of food. So we were We were
Okay,
quite well fed.
I'm gonna hold off on the dubious looking fruit.
Okay. Do you want to have any watches for the night for when you guys sleep?
I
They did
haven't
say
had
to
anything to
watch.
drink. I'm willing to take the first watch if we want to split it up so that we have a couple of periods.
Yeah, I pretended to drink. I only had the small sip to make make Isaac be like, "All right, that's fine." So I haven't had anything to drink. So other than being tired and a little grumpy, I'm good.
You want to split it up? We'll do first watch, Anita and I, and then we can wake Saren and Xandrin for second watch. That way, we both each group of us, because it's how late is it, Cass?
Oh, it's late. It's probably 11 o'clock at night.
So long rest is how many hours? Is that 8
8.
hours?
8
So
hours.
if it's 11 at night, if we do
7
4
in the morning.
hours watch, then they do 4 hours watch.
Mhm.
In theory, we could be out by 10-ish and still get a full long rest.
Yep. That works.
I think that's good. We don't have anything
Mhm.
immediately pressing tomorrow, so given that it's been such an interesting day so far, I think that might not be a bad idea. Plus, it gives the team time to recover, and I'm looking pointedly at Xandrin, who is this
Green.
sickly green color. Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do something here.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens tonight, if anything happens.
You're gonna roll to see if they're creeping to slit our throats in the night.
I don't apologize for my loud snoring tonight.
All right. Who is on first watch?
I
Um,
am.
and I am.
Roll a d12, please.
I don't even remember how to do that on this game. One sec.
All right.
Click the dice.
So
Click the
down on the
dice in the
dice.
bottom right.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. I was just like, I don't. Oops.
I got a 12.
3.
Got a critical.
Oh, just one. Just one die. I'm sorry. One
Yeah.
person roll something.
Yeah, we sure. Oh, well.
Oh, I thought
I rolled
you
first
meant
and I
both.
got a 12.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll count the 12. That's fine.
I was just like, I don't know.
All right.
It doesn't mean it's a good thing because it could be like, from 1
Yeah,
to 5,
12.
something
Yeah.
happens. From 5 or 6 to 10,
Mhm.
you get killed, attacked by a little guy. If you get an 11 or 12, it's
Mhm.
huge.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So,
3 or 12. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
So under you notice, or if you're interested in a big payoff, come meet me tomorrow at the Sunken Dream Tavern.
Is it signed?
Signed? Yeah. Is it signed by anybody?
It is not signed.
I'm
Interesting.
gonna fold it up and tuck it in my pocket. That's something that we need to discuss as a team.
Yeah, and that's essentially what what the letter says. And that's what the there is no other encounter tonight. You guys do get your rest for the next morning. It's like it's 9:30 in the morning right now.
So we all can take a long rest.
Yep.
Back to full hit points and stuff.
Which is good because
Yeah.
I only had 11. All right. So, all right. So we slept for the night. We got that.
Yeah.
So we gonna take a break?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
dog is
let's.
like
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a
pretty
break.
angry currently.
We'll take a
Yeah.
15-minute break here, and
Okay, I've had to pee for like 10 minutes, so
oh,
I'm
okay,
like,
yeah, we'll take a 15-minute
my,
break, and we'll
my
see
dog
everybody
is quite
back in
angry
about
with me.
15 minutes. All right, so through the night, you guys sleep. It's the morning time, like I said, 9:30 time frame. What do you guys want to do?
I want to sit down and tell everybody what happened while Anita and I were keeping watch in the first part of the night. Um, so, to the other four, guys, there was a note slid under the door basically asking us to meet at the Sunken Dream Tavern this morning if we would like the opportunity to earn a lot of coin. Now, you know that I'm always interested in money. However, we do have quite a few things on our plate in addition to this more immediate task of traveling to the tower to the north. What would you guys like to do?
I say since we're over this way, we at least check this out at the tavern. I mean,
Oh, I'm definitely good.
Okay.
Gatson's not
No.
moving, but
All right.
definitely be there to keep an eye. I've got your back, True Luck.
All right. So do you want to leave Gyatson here and Xandrin
And
here?
Finnegan as his
How
Finnegan
about
as
Oh,
his
Finnegan. I'm
nursemaid.
sorry,
yeah,
Finnegan.
Anakin can stay and care for
As
Gyatson.
nursemaid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give him his nice bard, pep talks.
All right. Okay.
All right,
And
so yeah, I
So
guess
backup.
we're all
it's
gonna head
pretty
there.
simple. You just go back to the Sunken Dream Tavern. It is like he's on the note. It says to meet him at noon. So you do have a couple hours. Do you want to do anything in the 2 hours? Because you're there right now.
Breakfast.
Yeah, I think we need to get
Breakfast.
some food that's not bread, water, or as I said, dubious fruit.
All
Yeah.
right.
Breakfast.
So roll a uh, d10. I'll tell you how long it takes to find. Actually, I'm not even gonna make you do that. It's pretty simple. It takes you probably 10 minutes to find uh, a restaurant or out shop where you can purchase some food here if you want to purchase food. You do have your own rations too.
We should probably save those though if we're still in a place where we can
Hmm.
buy
Yeah.
inexpensively. Given the cost of a gallon of beer, I feel like we could probably buy some food.
Yeah.
chippy cheap.
Yeah, it's not expensive. All right, so you come over here, all the way up here. Gives you a nice little canal view of the canal. Uh, Boats coming up and down. There's people fishing there, but it goes out to sea. Uh, they have just it is just basic food here. It's let's see how much it will cost us. 6 copper per person.
It's not very much.
Pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
nothing great. I mean, just like an egg, piece of bacon, and a piece of bread. I mean, it's not much.
I would like some green eggs and ham, please.
Well, you're
You're
definitely
already
green.
Yeah,
green.
You
is
are
he
still
still
green.
green?
You're
Yes, he
already
is.
green.
He's still green. So by the time you guys eat, peruse, do you want to do anything while you're here?
What time is it now?
I mean, it's about 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11. I mean, this part of town, even though it is poor, there are people bustling around. It is not the affluent type at all.
Do we have any of the stuff that's done to go drop off, like the? Oh no, we got to go get the.
We
Because
still have
didn't
to
we
find the locket.
the locket and maybe go after the sharks, right?
Yep. Locket,
Okay.
sharks.
Okay.
I don't
Uh,
think we have time to do any of that. Is
yeah.
there is there a shop that we could go to purchase other stuff for our travels? And we're in a town.
Oh, there's a lot of places in town. In this particular area, it's just because it's the slums,
Mhm.
the best provisions aren't here.
Okay. Just thinking about what I have in my equipment, and I don't have a lot. Uh,
You have time. You've only been essentially in the town now. This is your second day. This town, this city is huge.
do you
So
think,
as you're,
guys,
go
want
ahead.
to just head to the Sunken Dream and wait?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I'm fine
Maybe
with
I
that.
invite.
mean, but
Maybe.
Maybe Xandrin can ask Isaac why he's green.
How long
um,
it's gonna last?
that's Turlock. By just asking people, sitting here and asking people if there's any place to purchase goods. You know where you came from yesterday is the area you need to go back to.
Okay, we'd have to head back to the area where
There's some places up
Strong's
north,
bashy
but the
things
vast
and
majority is
Varen's
over there.
secondhand goods, etc.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And it's that took us. It was at least a 30-minute walk get
Oh
to
yes,
the exchange, so we'd be talking at least an hour each way. So we
yes.
don't have time.
Okay.
Okay. I say that we go to the Sunken Dream Tavern and wait and see because we only have an
Uh,
hour.
I I want to take a look around to see if anybody's got a set of eyes that are watching us or taking a either overt or covert interest in our group.
Okay. Roll a perception or intelligence.
Roll perception. Where is my perception? There it is. 10. Oh, not bad.
Not. Yeah. There's people walking around, but nobody you notice that is actually watching you
Okay.
that you can tell.
So as we're walking from the inn towards the Sunken Dream Tavern,
Hmm.
we're going to pass through second Warner's Respite.
Hmm. The Warner's Respite is a healing, essentially a place you can go to get healed.
Get healed up. Um,
Like to
can
get
we?
rid of sea lung?
That's kind of where I was going.
You can try.
Okay, so let's pop in there because at, at least two of us.
Okay.
I got the black lung pop.
All right, let me pull it up and I gotta come on. Okay, so you come into the respite and you notice that there are, uh, it looks like some sort of doctor here, and he's got a
Plague
few
Doctor.
assistants. He's got a few assistants here also, but besides that, there's ailing people. Most of them are coughing, and you can attribute that from sea lung.
Um,
And he,
can we?
yeah, he says, "Well,
Do we
welcome.
have
How
do
can
we
I
have
help
to
you?"
roll? Because you said roll every day. It's a new
Oh
day. Do
yeah,
we need to
no,
roll?
you're gonna roll at noon.
Okay. All right. um. So
Yeah,
we haven't started coughing yet, right?
no,
We've just
no,
noticed like a shortness of breath, if you will.
correct. That's exactly what you've noticed.
All right. So the counter said he said, "How can I help you?"
Yeah, the one of the assistants come up and he goes, "May I be of assistance to you?"
Uh, Hello, sir. Several of us are new in town. and we've noticed since arriving both the exceptional air quality, but also we've been having some shortness of breath. We were
You
wondering if
got
there's
the
anything that can
lung.
be done.
You've got the lung.
Is there any particular method of treatment that we can pursue?
There is, actually. Get out of this area of town.
How far out of this area would
Ah,
traveling north be sufficient?
That would be the best way, but you've come to the right spot. With enough coin, we can heal you.
It sounds like a multi-level marketing scheme.
and
A little of your snake oil, actually.
I've got a whole satchel full. As I said, she's right. You can't scam a scammer.
That's right. Okay, so
I'm so cynical and skeptical of everything. So
what?
Sir, tell me more.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me more about your cure.
Okay. I will remove the sea lung. It will cost 25 gold.
Holy smokes!
The other
Mhm.
the other way is you leave the area and it will heal over time. And everybody's different. Sometimes that doesn't happen.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I think he's full of hooey?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got a 2.
You absolutely know he's lying to you.
With a
I don't
2?
even need to be perceptive. He's full
No.
of shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna thank him kindly for his time and suggest that we adjourn. I am gonna look around though to see if I notice anybody familiar that we had seen the night before, or as we traveled through the rest of the city,
Mm-hmm.
that is there seeking help.
Okay, go ahead. You can make a perception.
That's another 2.
Yeah. 2.
Wow.
No, don't
Go again, True Luck. Can you get 3? Can you get 3 2s in a row?
You don't notice anybody that sticks out, and nobody that you know.
It could be there, but I wouldn't know.
Right.
True Luck. I think you need to put some dice in jail.
You know what's really funny is I have like bags of them that I would just use because these digital dice are not being kind to me.
Oh, me either. So I get it, but you don't want mine. You don't want mine.
At least we're balancing them out. All right.
All right. So
I'm gonna nudge everybody else and say there's nothing for us here, and we can piece right out.
Sounds good.
You want to go to the Sunken Dream now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right. So you go to Sunken Dream. It is noon, and let's roll for the sea lung.
What do we roll?
Yeah. What are we rolling?
14.
Sorry. So no, but like, is it Constitution save?
Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh, Constitution. Sorry, hold on.
And this is everybody to see, like if I were to get it.
Anita failed.
So did I.
Everybody
critical
failed.
miss.
So did Saren.
But I have advantage.
You have advantage, and so does Xandrin.
Yep, so does Andrin. So you can. Ooh.
14.
Saren, you're okay, right? Oh, it was 14, so he's okay.
Yep,
and Xandrin is also okay. He doesn't even need to roll
so
twice. You guys.
True Luck. All right, let me tell you what happens now.
I start coughing.
Oh, yes.
I have my red pen out.
All right, so you each have 2 points of sea lung.
Okay.
Come on.
Decided level 2 sea lung on my missions. But so before it was half the time to hold my breath, or our breath.
Right.
What's the second level do?
I'm gonna let you know here in a Promise I'll find it. I don't have them memorized.
Hopefully, they're not like exhaustion conditions.
They are. All right, I'm gonna have to find it.
Like, let's make it be like I'm just tired, not like I don't get any recovery from health potions.
Oh,
Oh, that would be bad.
That'd be
I've
horrible.
I've
That
been
would
that
be.
person.
That
so,
would be bad.
ugh.
Be like, DM is cruel.
I'm not that cruel. All right, I will have. I'll find it. I've got to go through some pages here, but you have the. It. I know the second level won't have any effect right now. So.
Okay. All right. So it's
Um,
bad, but it's not super bad.
Correct.
Great. Melissa, you and me, baby.
All right, so you come into the Sunken Dream Tavern, and same scene as yesterday, but there's not many people here. There's probably only a handful, maybe three, four people here. Um, and of course, Isaac's here. He's like, "Welcome back. Can I get you some more mermaid ale?"
You,
I think
you
we're.
see, I'm
I
green,
see.
right?
I'm afraid not.
I
Yeah,
see
no,
you got the
Sure.
good batch.
I'd
That's
like
the
to talk
bad
to you
batch.
about that gin.
yeah, the gin. The gin
The
sounds pretty good.
gin. Would you like a drink of the gin?
I'd like a shot of gin from me and my friend
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. I will down this gin.
Oh, but you have to go wrestle the Kraken.
Oh,
Winners are only allowed to drink the gin. You have to wrestle the Kraken.
how
Can
come
I
he
tell
got
you?
to drink the gin? He didn't wrestle the Kraken.
He won. Gary
They
won
bought
the
it for me
Kraken.
though.
Is
Gary
that
bought it.
Can he buy it for us?
I
Yesterday
was
he
like,
could have.
oh, I'll
All
go.
right.
Oh,
Is there
I'll
anything else that we can do in order to
Hold on.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
grab some gin?
I'm like, I'm sitting here like cracking my knuckles. I'm like, all right.
Oh,
Strength of-
right. All right,
Anita's,
we
you can
do
tap me.
a.
You can tap me as your champion.
Okay. Hey, Xandrin. You feel like
Yes.
wrestling? You feel like wrestling it again for me?
Oh, by all means.
We got a couple minutes until noon.
Okay. Same as before. So.
My champion.
Strength saving throw, correct?
Strength saving throw. Yep, you gotta beat mine.
Not that time.
Nope, I beat
Hmm.
you. So the Kraken pulls you slightly over the table.
That don't worry. I just gotta get. I gotta make him feel good.
Okay, again. All right, the Kraken has you over the table and partly in the water.
Xandrin.
Well, no.
It's the screen. Don't worry.
Last turn.
Save it afterwards.
Oh,
There it
That's
is.
delightful.
oh, you needed every one of them too. You need every one of those. You won, so you're pulling back and forth. 2-1, the Kraken's winning.
Plant my feet very hard, and I gotta put on a good show. Not that time.
No.
Oh.
He
Crap.
that's what I rolled. I rolled a 17. So
Oh, well.
the Kraken
Shit.
yanks you into the water. And
Good grief.
let's see. The
Oh,
effects.
delightful.
Oh, he likes to swim. You all like to swim.
Especially me.
All right, so the Kraken. The effects of the Kraken. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so the Kraken pulls you under the water and is pulling you down. You need to make a strength. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you can either make a dexterity or a strength save of 16.
Oh
I will
dear.
go with strength.
Okay.
Nope,
Shit.
going down.
All right. So you've gone down 5 feet. Roll a d6, and we'll see how long you're going to be able to hold your breath underwater.
At least you're
Uh,
the only one who doesn't have sea lung.
You have to
Yeah.
roll it on the.
Yeah, it was like how do I roll a d6? Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Roll.
All right, so you can hold your breath for 5 turns. Every 15 feet is 5 turns. So, okay, so you failed, so he pulls you down. You are now 15 feet down, and you may try again. You'll lose one.
Wait, the Kraken is dragging him under.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Can we try and help him,
Can you-
or is
yeah,
this
I was
He's
just a
like-
15
one-man
feet
show?
underwater now. Basically, he started arm wrestling. The Kraken crushed him, and he went flying into the water. The tentacles got his hand and won't let go of his hand. All right, so you have 4 turns left of air. You failed. Now you are at the
Yep.
bottom. You've hit the bottom, but the Kraken has you
Yep.
held
Cass, how deep is that? I'm sorry.
15 feet.
30 feet. You said
Okay,
15
so-
feet to the bottom or 30 feet to the bottom?
15 feet to the bottom.
Oh, okay, perfect.
You're at the bottom.
Okay.
So if you can break free, it takes 1 turn to get up. So
He just needs to roll a 16.
yep, he's got to roll 16 or higher. He's got 4 rolls to do it.
Oh, well, I got
We're
2
all
left.
watching.
I got
Can we?
I
How
got
murky is
I got
this
3
water?
left.
Can we
You
see
have-
what's
you have
happening?
4 left, I think.
You
Okay.
want to roll it?
Since
on
you've
the-
rolled 5, you got a 4. You just rolled the 11, so you have 4 more turns
Yep.
Yep.
to get a 16.
All right. I'm struggling with it. This thing's not letting me go. Oh, he's not letting me go. I'm putting both feet on the tentacle and pushing away.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Hold
All right,
on.
so there's
hold on,
only 2
hold on.
more.
You
you're
got
fine.
1 level of fatigue.
Oh no.
Fatigue or exhaustion?
Exhaustion. Sorry, exhaustion.
Okay,
Yes.
just double checking the game.
Or you want us to come and help you?
Are you
Well,
brave
the
enough to
rest
come
of
join
the
me?
party,
I can only hold my breath for half the
You can't
time.
see him, but you do see bubbles coming up.
I mean, between the 3 of us, we got.
Oh, natural 1.
Jesus.
Okay, critical miss. So both your turns
1,
are
2,
out.
3,
You have
4.
2 levels of exhaustion now.
Okay. Last one
And
before
now
I
you start
drowned.
suffocating.
Oh Jesus.
And-
Jesus
Boy,
Christ.
These dice are
Whoa.
killing me. Killing me softly.
So the bubbles are starting to slow. Can we do something here?
Yeah.
Sure.
God. If this turns
Alright.
into a TPK, it's gonna be fucking hella.
It'll be funny.
All right.
We
So
waited 5 minutes, 5 months to
you
end the
lose,
party.
5 points.
5 HP?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So that's what what's the rest of the party doing? What do you guys wanna
Watching
do?
in horror.
Well, you
Yeah.
can't- well, you
Yeah,
really
watching.
can't see it because the water's murky. You know he's down there. He's been down there for now, 5, 6. So that's 3 minutes.
About 30 seconds. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
3 minutes.
He
Oh.
can only hold his breath for 5 minutes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That was what you rolled. So we have to
No, that was
figure
5
this out quick.
turns, which each turn
5
is
turns.
30
Oh,
seconds.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's 2.5 minutes.
Right.
So he still has 2.5 minutes.
No.
No, I'm out. I'm
He's-
out of.
He's
I'm
out of air.
suffocation now.
He's
So you're out of
yeah.
air. So
He's
are
out
you?
of air.
Is he doing death rolls now?
No,
No.
I'm taking hit points away from him first.
Okay. How much of a tank are you? I mean, I know you're big, but you're not like that big,
Yeah, I
right?
think he's got 15 left, right?
Yeah, I got 15 and 20.
Do we have a rope?
Oh, you have rope in your.
Yeah.
Somebody has rope. I know you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty
All right.
sure.
Who else? Okay, I'm looking.
Looks
Anita,
like your buddy's
Saren,
not
Mhm.
doing
you have
so
a rope.
well.
No,
Don't
yeah.
see a rope here.
For 10 gold,
And
I
I
don't
can
have
let
I
the
have
Kraken
rope.
let go.
And that's why you win 2
Okay.
gold.
All right. And the thing is, I would like to bargain.
It's not
10
my time,
gold?
it's your friend's time.
And 10 gold, and we also qualify for those shots of gin because at this point we need them. I'll
I
roll
will
a
agree to
persuasion
that.
check. Okay.
All
All
right.
right. I give him 10 gold.
All right. So take another
Like,
2
shit.
points,
All right.
and the Kraken lets go.
Man, I'm just bleeding gold. All
Pop
right,
up,
I paid it.
coughing, sputtering.
Yeah.
Yep, we're
Yeah.
pulling him out of the water.
Yeah.
Coward, let me go.
Sandrin, I'm so
And
sorry.
you're behind the drinks.
That's funny.
I'll get him next time. Oh. As I go vomit up some more water.
You're on your knees.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
I'm waiting if there's like a crowd is gathered in this time now.
And
That's
you
how they
hear,
get rid
you
of the
hear a little
riffraff.
smirking in the background.
Delightful. Have those shots been poured yet?
Oh, of course. And he pours them. Okay, so
I down it in like one gulp.
Yep, I'm gonna
Plugging
throw
my
mine back.
nose.
okay, so instead of
Plugging my nose and I
having
down it.
you go down one level.
Okay.
So we're
Each-
back to one level of.
Yes,
Okay, and does that mean also do we have advantage on
you'll
our
have
saving
advantage
throws?
tomorrow to.
Okay.
If you leave the
Okay.
area, you'll have advantage to heal tomorrow.
Okay.
You get it for 3 days.
Okay.
right,
The
cool.
other for Adam and for Gary, I'm sorry, for Saren and Xandrin, you get an additional. You get another 3 days. You don't
Oh,
gain
nice.
3 days. It's 3 days from today.
Then they
Yeah,
have
so-
now 5.
No, it's just 3, but it
6.
restarts
Oh, just
the
3.
counter.
3 more.
Oh,
Okay.
just
Right.
resets. Cool.
We buy a bottle of that shit.
No, no. He goes, it's very limited, and I only have very few bottles.
Understood. Regardless, sir, I thank you kindly.
Yeah.
Oh, anytime. Nice
For
doing
10
business
gold,
with
I
you.
bet.
Some win, some lose. He lost. He won yesterday.
He did.
All right.
So we're looking around and
Yep.
can we notice who?
Yeah, you notice there's only one person. There's 3 total people in the establishment, and there's one sitting by themselves, and the other 2 are at a table. So there's a pair and
Oh.
a single.
I guess I'm going to walk up to the person sitting alone. Do I recognize them?
No.
Okay.
Never seen
And I'm
him
going to
before.
pull the piece of parchment out of my side pocket and slide it across the table.
And he looks up at you. And he goes, sit.
Gesture the group.
Okay. The group all come?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Sandrin, do you drag yourself over there?
Yeah, I get to my feet, drag myself over there.
Like brackish water's just like
Yeah.
dribbling down. It'd be funny though if the water was the
Is
cure
he
of the
even-
green
I was
situation.
gonna say, is he still green?
He's still green. He's still green.
I'm really
Greener than he was.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Actually, make a group perception. Whoever has the best perception, make it.
Sorry,
All of
that's not
us?
me.
Or just one?
Just one.
Who's got the highest perception?
I don't. I've got a +1.
I have a +5 perception.
Got
Same
Or
here.
You take it.
One of you.
Yeah, go for it.
13, which is really shitty, but
Yeah, didn't
it
make
is
it.
what it is.
Yep, didn't make it. So you all sit down by around the table, and he says, "Thank you for coming. You
Nod to him.
seem to be adventurers and fortune seekers.
Definitely. And spits more water out.
I'm just sitting with my eyes kind of narrowed, listening.
Mm-hmm.
I need something. We need something, and
We.
we need you to kidnap somebody for us. Or, better word, I need you to
Um,
assist in having somebody come visit us.
Can
Who
you
is
compound on
us?
us?
Yeah, who's
Like
us?
in
In
in the
unison.
exact same time in unison
In
to
unison.
like
My
us.
Us.
employer wishes you and will pay you handily if you get this person for us and get this person
con-
willingly come and see us.
convince him to come visit you.
Yes, that's a better way to put it.
And you is who's your employer?
Well, he's a private man, but he is willing to pay you 50 gold
Each?
total.
Well played, Anita.
hmm.
I think I would need more information.
Information.
Okay. Um, we need you to persuade this individual who works for the Iron Lenders Association, which you don't know what it is, um, to come see us because he owes a certain debt.
Okay.
I'm not a debt collector.
Well, I know,
I'm
Well, how
gonna
about
but
I'm
we're
gonna
going
make
to pay you
eye
to
contact.
we're going to pay you not to be a debt collector. We're going to pay you for you to persuade him to come see us.
However, as powerful as you are as a money lender, why
Mhm.
can't you procure this individual on your own? What makes us
Well,
unique?
True
we
luck is exactly me. I
because
was
we
gonna
need
say the
this
exact same
done
thing.
inconspicuously, and we
Because
don't
we're quite the
want
inconspicuous party.
to draw attention, or my employer doesn't want to draw any undue attention, and for where he works would draw a lot of attention to us.
You want us to kidnap a government official.
Well, not just a
I'm
government
I'm
official.
I'm down for that.
He is a senior banker for the Iron Lenders Association. That is the primary bank in Havadir.
And what about us screams inconspicuous?
You're not known in this
It's
town.
yeah. It's
I was
not.
like, that's nothing
I'm gonna yeah.
inconspicuous.
We have
I'm gonna look at it.
people travel to Havadir all the time. It's a major port. Come and go,
I'm
and
gonna
people
look.
don't
I'm
care
looking
about
at Anita
strangers.
right now. It's not that we are inconspicuous. It's that they don't want to be connected.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like a
Precisely.
fall guy to me.
We don't want our hands to be dirty. So when
How flexible is this 50 gold? Because this sounds like a highly risky operation. And if you genuinely want this to happen, it sounds like you're kind of lowballing us.
I was
well,
gonna say
50
sweeten
gold
the
is a
pot.
lot. 50 gold's a lot for
It's
a
about, yeah.
second level
I
character.
just paid 10 to get him out of the water and for a shot of shitty gin. You can do better.
Well, he could have won and got two. He won yesterday.
Yeah.
It
Unfortunately, it's
seems
the
you and your two gentlemen were watching us very carefully last night.
No. Somebody.
I want to do a perception
Isaac's.
check.
Okay, go ahead.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh,
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
okay.
nice.
You know through talking with him, Isaac and him are friends, and Isaac told him.
Mm.
It comes out that Isaac told him about you. You also know that the 50 gold is pretty stern unless he tells you we will double it if you get the information that we seek and you display his dead body in front of the bank.
Yeah, I'm not down for murder.
Mm-mm.
Pass.
So I'll counter with this. We'll go have a conversation with this. Where did you say we had to have him go meet you at? 'Cause I don't think you've said that yet.
No, I have not told you who or where.
No, you have not. But I'll counter with this. I said, we'll go have a conversation with this individual. We'll try to persuade him to come meet you. If the individual doesn't, if our persuasion doesn't work, we walk away, you walk away, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
But it would be more advantageous for you to
Oh, no.
not.
That's a threat. That's a threat, my friend.
No. It would be more advantageous for you to not bring him because you get paid if you bring him. You don't get paid if
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't bring him.
No, I understand. I'm just saying. What I'm saying here
I
is,
doubt he will
it,
be willing to come with you.
This
You will have
sounds
to
like the
really
end result
persuade
is
him.
murder. I
well,
mean,
it
No,
if
could
you
that's
don't
result
need
the
in.
to
end
murder him. We don't
game,
want him murdered.
So where are we supposed to bring him to?
hold on, time out for a second. We get 50 gold if we can get him to come to you. We get 100 if we kill him and set him outside the bank.
Mhm.
But murder is not the end result you're going for here? Because
No.
that seems illogical.
Well, no, I will tell you what we need before you murder him.
Well,
You
we're
need
not.
information.
I'll tell you what
Yep.
we need. That
So
is
my
much that
question
is much harder. Yes.
my question to you is,
Yes, Sandy.
where would you like him to meet?
I will give you the details once you accept the contract.
Well, that's the okay. So if we accept contract, we fail to bring him to you.
Mhm.
Contract's null and void.
The contract is null and void. We pay
Okay,
upon delivery.
fair enough.
We fail to deliver. No adverse effects for us.
I don't have any.
He said, I
Does
don't
your
have any, not
employer?
that there
Does
aren't
your
any.
employer?
I
I,
don't.
I think what's
I
going
don't
on.
think so. I don't see why he
Again,
would. I mean,
oh,
we'd rather
Perception
you.
check.
I think a
mm,
I think a chat would not be out of order.
I want to
Well,
know if he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I don't
such
think
a
this
shitty
person
roll.
is ever telling
You
the
No.
think
truth.
he's telling the truth?
As far as he knows it,
Dice.
I'm sorry.
As far as he believes he's telling the truth, he believes he's telling the truth.
hey,
Yes.
Cass, what's the punishment for murder in Havadir?
Oh, good point. I was wondering if you were going to ask me that. Murder,
I
punishment,
just want to make sure before I do any of it.
public execution. The criminal
Oh,
is tied to a stone and hurled into the sea. Alternately, a criminal may be sentenced and be taken for as food for the vampires in the dark lands of Vaskel, which is the province north of here, hence Book 2.
wait, is that like the first time if I kill somebody accidentally, I'm gonna be
Not necessarily. You
food
have to
for
be
the
caught.
vampires of the Darklands?
You have to be caught.
Okay.
And then the third option is that you get put in the prison of Still Echo.
I can't just like
But you
pay a
have to be
fine and wear a
caught.
bracelet.
You guys, we saw you last night. So we have all faith that you could be successful at this.
The criminal enterprise begins.
How much does it cost to bribe an official in Havadier?
Oh, that varies.
I bet you it's more than 50 gold.
Possibly.
Yeah,
If the
probably depends on
individual lives on this side of town, it won't be.
All right, let's pull. Oh, fucking eat the rich is how we're playing this one, huh? Okay.
Well
I'm
done.
gonna
Well
nod to
done,
the
Trula.
gentleman and say I'd like to talk to the team for a moment privately,
All right, so why don't we
away from
take
his
like a
ears.
quick 5-10 minute break,
Okay.
and we'll come back and we'll finish out the night.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So, what is the party going to do?
We
Take the
pulled ourselves
contract or
aside.
no?
We pulled ourselves aside, had a
Mhm.
little mini powwow.
Mhm.
As far as this gentleman can see, we seem to be arguing back and forth with each other.
Okay.
And then
Uh, I step up and sit back down at the table with him and be like, so, my party has no. My companions don't have the stomach for this, but I do. So,
Oh.
I'll
Okay.
happily take this contract.
You are okay.
So,
Agreed.
now that we've got to this now that we got to this point that I'm interested in willing to take the contract,
Mhm.
why don't you provide the details we need?
We will. And he spits on his hand and he puts his hand out.
I make sure when I spit on my hand, a little bit of lightning comes out with it,
Okay.
and then slam my hand together with him.
Oh, you are a lightning. Oh,
Lightning
okay.
Dragonborn.
Yeah, cool. All right. And he shakes your hand. He goes, "Okay." And he waves you closer. The person we need, his name is Bernard Stoughton.
Bernard Stoughton.
He's a gnome. He's a prestigious little bastard. And you can find him going into the bank every day and out
How
of the
many
bank
banks
every
are in town?
day. He
How
goes
many
in
banks are in town?
at dawn and he leaves right about dinner time every day.
Okay. He's a dawn till dusk guy.
Mm-hmm. And I know he lives in the nice part of town.
Which makes it other than here.
Yeah, well, everybody has their means. And that is called the Stone Center. That is over here, part of town. Did you see that?
Yes.
oh, the inside the wall.
Yeah,
Yes.
he lives in the nice part of town.
Sounds good. And where would you like him to meet you all?
Um, we will let you know that after you have him.
How I mean, above
We
the
will.
table.
We'll be.
Do
We'll
we
be
know who this
seeing
guy is and how to get in touch with him?
this me. You're talking about.
Yeah,
Well,
the the guy
you're
who's
not there.
hiring
You're,
there.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
That's why I said above the table. I'm
yeah.
asking, like, do we know how to get back in touch with this person?
I was about to ask that. So
Okay.
if you're gonna let me know
we'll
when
let
I
you know when you get him, and you persuade him to come visit us. Um,
so let me ask
you
you that
can
let
let
me ask you
Isaac know at the sunk right here, and we will send somebody to let you know where to go.
all right,
And the
so
inn
yeah.
that you stayed at last night, we will pay for your stay there, and you can bring him back there. He'll be safe there until we come and get him.
Ask, what
Sounds
does this
good.
guy look like?
He is a scrawny tiefling.
Okay. What color?
Uh, blue.
No wonder he didn't react to my lightning bolt. Darn it.
Probably smells like swamp water.
I smell like mermaid
But you
piss,
can
so we're
come.
even.
You can let Isaac know, and he will get word to us, and we will get word to you.
Sounds good. So, what's the owe you?
Are you going to agree to get our information and dispose of him?
Oh no. I'm bringing him to meet you.
Okay, that's all you need to know.
I'm saying, fair enough. Um,
He doesn't owe me
looking.
anything. He owes my boss.
It's always very tricky with the language, isn't it?
Yes, it's always
I
very
don't want
tricky
him
to like.
dead.
Yeah, understood. So, we'll get this handled. I'll get this handled for you, not a problem. And
Okay.
I look forward to receiving the money you'll owe me.
We will have it. And he gets up and says, "Good day." And he nods to Isaac, and he leaves the establishment.
That was easy.
I'm just gonna make stink eye. Like,
He didn't put a timeline on this. We got plenty of time to get this guy.
Yeah, he did not give you a timeline.
No, he did not. So don't worry about it. People like that are generally
So
not
I'm going to
capable of
say
handling
that
their own problems.
negotiating back and forth took
Oh
you.
no. It took us a little bit of time. Yeah, I'll give it a
Yeah,
couple hours.
that's exactly what I was going to say. 2 hours.
Yeah,
now that
yeah.
said,
Mhm.
so like we were off to the side, but
But
obviously
the
what
final
We
we
are
just
piece.
have
listening.
Yeah.
ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
no, it was. I made sure when I was talking, it was like I was not quiet about it. I was just
Yeah.
open about it.
That
Yeah.
is a part of
Mm-hmm.
town that we are not going to easily blend in. And it is even more clear that this is a setup because they're going to be putting blame on the people because we know this ends in his death, right? They've already made it clear. So maybe
It
we file that away.
most likely ends in his death. But at the same time, though, there might be a way to earn his trust to figure out what's the better play here.
Well, and potentially maybe we can talk to Mr. Vernon Stroden and find out exactly the other side of the details
Exactly.
and go from there, which I still think we need to try and figure out more about where this is coming from. But that is a side note. It is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Cass,
Yep.
what time is sunset in this town?
Um, you are right around 7 o'clock, so it's
Okay, so
springtime.
we got
So you
five
got plenty.
hours.
Yep.
Do we have time to get to the Mad Mage's tower?
Probably not. That is a long way up there. No, you're not going to make it all the way. It'll take you 2 days. You can make it halfway.
Okay, is there a place in between? I mean, guys, do you want to go back to the straw lodging bed, check on Finnegan and
Gatson.
Yatsen, and
Mm-hmm.
plot
Yahtzee.
for tomorrow, or do we want to try and make our way at least halfway up so that we can take steps in this case? It may also give us the opportunity for more information gathering once we get out of the poorer section of town.
I'd say we probably need to head north a little bit, especially they
Yeah.
say that heading north is going to be better for your lungs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We can always
Watch
stop in
that.
and tell. We can always stop in and tell Gatson and Finnegan what we're doing, and then be on our way.
I think that's
I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like
I look.
if this gnome, lives in the rich part of town, perhaps
Yeah.
his life is worth more than 50 gold, and we
Mhm.
could perhaps get him to pay us more than 50 gold to keep him
Yeah.
alive and get him out
Oh,
of the city.
Oh.
Yes.
Anita, I like how you're thinking.
Hey,
I do a little
DM,
face plume, and all of a sudden I'm like,
DM. I look around. Is there any like the like town criers or runners, messages that are moving back and forth, and we know we
Don't
know
we
we
have the
saw.
little guy? Don't we have the little guy? Like
Yeah, you still have him.
the little guy.
Yeah.
He was quite happy to run for us.
Yep.
We'll make him the runners. He'll be the one that we can send back to talk to.
He can send a missive to the.
Exactly.
To Gatson and
Yeah.
Finnegan.
And Finnegan. At least to Finnegan. I don't think Gatson will even
No,
understand.
I think Gatson's probably out for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
he's having fun.
Yeah, we absolutely can do
Save
that.
us time. We'll head north. What other activities do we gotta go get done? That's in the north.
We have our other side quests and everything, aside, things that we're trying to do as far as, getting the locket and the rest of it. Whereabouts, Cass, is the barracks that Gareth Dirth or Garen Dirth lives in?
That is the barracks.
Yeah.
Gotta find that. Over here in this area.
I mean, that's sort of north. Is there a lodging up there?
Oh, there's lodging everywhere in the town. I mean, this town's huge. I mean, it takes you 2 days to
Sandrin,
travel.
how important is it for you to get Tara this locket? Know that you'd made a bond with both her and Brong.
Oh, we'll get it to him. We got time.
Right.
I mean, but
I think our best bet is to head pretty much northwest to see if there's a place to stay, kind of to the right of that main circle.
yeah,
That gives us time to then get to the tower tomorrow.
yeah, get to the tower. We're also gonna have to go scout the bank.
We can do that on the way
you
back.
don't know where it's at.
No idea yet. We'll
But I
figure it out.
bet you that once we get closer to town, somebody at that lodging might have an idea.
Yep.
Actually, the owner of the inn will tell you exactly where it's at.
Well, Isaac, where's the bank at in town?
Right here.
Yeah, in our general direction.
Hey, Isaac, is there any good lodging up in that area?
Let's see. You got Freya's up there, but she sells some items. Yeah, there's an inn up there. I'm sure you can find one.
All right.
I say that we make our way up there. We could also do some procurement of potential items we need and check out the bank.
Okay. So, as you make your way up, you get about here, and you see some ruckus right there.
Yep.
And it looks like we have some gamblers in the party, right?
Gatson is passed out in the inn.
Gatson
So
is the gambler. Okay. Well,
He's the addiction-
what you
he's the
notice
addiction gambler.
is that there's a group of people and they're gambling. They're gambling on the side. And you hear the crowd cheering and people are gambling. Anybody want to gamble?
I'd at least want to go over there and watch the game for a moment or for a few minutes. See what type of game
I'm
it's
not
like.
unwilling to try and lift a purse or two if people are gambling.
Okay.
I will just observe
I
as
spent
well.
10 gold to get his ass out of the water. I'm feeling a little light.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to pay you back there.
So there are a total of quite a few people. 7 people here. And
crowd, but worth it.
they're looking. It's looks something similar to dice. I mean,
Okay.
you know the game. It's a common game.
Like-
But that's
Wait, like
simple.
rollies?
Well, I'm sorry.
Rollies.
You're playing rollies?
Yeah,
They're playing
basically.
rollies.
So anybody want to enjoy a game?
Yeah, I'll take up some coin against it.
All right.
All right. Well, he's gonna be the distraction.
Exactly.
Okay. So betting wise, you'll place a bet, and then I will let you know how many people bet on you, and if you win, that's how much you will receive. If you lose, you
All right.
lose your money.
So I also watching the game for a few minutes. What's the coinage that's normally being bet?
Let's see.
That's a good point.
There.
If they're betting coppers, I'm not stealing their money.
Well, they're betting everywhere from copper to gold.
I will
I
steal
can
money
tell
from
you
people
that
that
there
have
is a
gold. I will not steal
wealthy.
copper.
You can tell um, that True Luck. You can tell that there is a wealthy person, somebody here gambling, just by his stature.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
So there are a total of 4 of the 7 are betting. The other 3 are watching. So you will be
What are
the
the coins?
5th.
What do they put down for
Oh,
the bet?
good
What they
point.
put
I'll
down?
let you roll
Silver.
that. Roll a d20. We'll see how
Roll a d20
how much
for.
or
Okay.
what they're betting, and then we'll figure out how much they're betting. 19. They're betting gold.
Never
Roll a d6, and I'll tell you how much the person is betting. He's betting 2 gold that he can win.
So do you get a match it? You get a match it to be better than it.
You got to match it, or you can bet on him, or you can bet on the house.
I'll bet
I
on the
can
house.
tell you 3 of them bet on him, 1 bets on the house. So there are a total of. Go ahead. You're going to roll a dexterity save. And let's see what he. Whoops.
Good.
Yep, that is good, but I got to roll mine.
I wish we could see your rolls.
He's afraid of. He's afraid
Actually,
of.
you win.
Oh, nice.
Yep, you won.
Oh!
So you
There's
won
a
2
pissed
gold.
off people.
So
And
were
the
we able to
crowd
tell
is like,
during the course?
let him go, let him go, let him keep rolling. It's 5 in a row.
Oh, so the guy's on fire, right?
The guy's on fire. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait.
in the course of this, are we able to tell who's the high roller?
Yeah, the one betting.
Or
Oh,
the guy
okay.
the guy rolling.
Yeah, guy rolling. Yeah, he's on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that means he's been putting money in but hasn't had to take any money out. So he's got a big pile in front of him, which means he's not paying attention to where his wallet is. Because
Possibly.
he's focused on the table and all the
possibly.
cash in front of him,
That
right?
makes a logical sense. Possibly.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So
I'm just going to keep
you're gonna try to
cheering
pick him.
and getting closer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pick his pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna see if he noticed you, which he'll be at a disadvantage.
You want me to do a stealth check, a sleight of hand?
Hold on. Let me just see if it even matters.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're gonna do a stealth check to get up to him. I'll have you do a sleight of hand when you pick him, or you have pickpocketing too. So.
Yeah, I do.
I'll sleight of hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just rolled
Yeah,
a
you're
22.
fine. He has no clue that you are now right behind him. He is too happy to know he's winning. All right, so
Yeah.
let's see how much he bets this time. He put 7 gold in. He is confident he is going to win.
I'll bet on him.
Okay, let's see how many people are going to bet with him. Yep, all 3 bet. All right, so he's got.
I want to try and grab his wallet when
he's
he's
got
rolling.
35 gold in the pot. Okay, roll. You lose. He takes
While
the
he
money.
was rolling,
Yep, that's fine.
I got a 22.
You picked him. So
I'm just
you're
gonna.
you're picking his
it drops
pocket.
into my. As I walk by, I just kind of like, whoop, and it goes into my little hidden pocket in my dress,
So
and I kind of walk around, and I'm like, "Oh, Xandrin, I'm so sorry."
okay, so
Yeah,
you're
Luck's
gonna
not with me today.
I'm like putting some knuckles into his ribs.
okay. So you're taking the purse, not leaving the purse.
No, I was pulling what he had. So he was paying attention what's
Right.
on the table.
And
He's
you're taking
pulling all this
his.
new money in. I was taking his existing on body. I
He
just
has
kind of put it
no
on.
idea you've taken it,
I wink at him.
and he smiles back.
I'm like, "Good job, yay!"
And one of the people they're like, "Oh, the luck had to end. You know it had to end."
Yep.
And he goes, "All right, again." And
Nah, I pass. I'll watch this round.
and so he reaches down to get his purse, and there's no purse, and he's looking around. I've been stolen. My purse has been stolen. Where's it at? And he looks at the person running the game and is like, I couldn't have taken it. And he is furious, but he can't find it. And he has no clue who has it.
Like maybe you dropped it. Start crawling around on the ground.
And yeah, I mean, he is. Yeah, he's upset. All right, so
I look
let me
around.
tell you.
Is there anybody walking away that just some rando walking away? That,
Oh no!
Yeah, there is. Yep, it's a.
That's
It's
him.
it's a
Go
kid
get
too.
him.
It's a kid.
Oh no.
oh no, if it's a kid. I won't play
No.
that. Be like,
Don't
nope.
do it, Karen.
All right, so let's see how much you win.
How much you stole?
How much
Don't
she
say
stole?
stole.
Stole for the win.
Oh, let's
What?
just see.
Gold.
A
Okay.
copper.
No, a copper.
A
Like,
copper.
that's the whole point. I don't steal copper usually.
Okay, so you
if
end
somebody
up
has
getting
copper, they
2
need it.
copper,
Okay.
Yeah.
11 silver,
Okay.
and 13 gold.
Well done.
Nice.
Alright, so I'm sorry. How many silver?
11.
11, and then 13 gold.
Yep.
All right. Well, Drin,
You got your money back.
I lean over my shoulder. Your distraction covered for both the Kraken contest as well as the gin. I fare thee well. Next time you beat that Kraken.
And the
I did. He let me go.
and the kid that's putting the game on is like, "Your turn if you want to roll."
It's getting a little rich for my blood, but thank you.
We can do silver. I'll do copper.
I'm good. Have a good one.
You-
I think it's time to move on.
If you bet 2 gold, I'll triple it if you win.
Oh, fine.
I'm into.
Now the triple goes to the roller, not to the player.
Yeah,
Oh,
I understand.
I'm out then. I was
You
willing
get.
to
I mean,
go
you
for
get
it.
whatever he bets, you'll get. So if he bets
Yeah.
2, you'll get 2,
Yep.
and he'll get 2.
I'll wait. I feel like my purse is okay right now. I've actually taken the old guy's thing and I've like, bowled it down the alley so it's like empty and rolled under a box.
All right, Zangren, you're gonna bet the 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he won.
Yep. My luck is not with me today.
Yeah, that's what I rolled.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Ow.
Saren, you want in on this game?
I'm good. I'm not the gambling type.
Remember, nobody else knows what I got out of that purse, so I say we adjourn and call it a day.
Sounds good. All right. So when you come up to here, Where do you want to go? Left, right, or straight ahead?
You guys want to check out where we know the bank is? Just
Yeah, let's go. Let's
kind
go
of
scout the bank out
keep it.
area.
Okay, that's about as far as you're going to be able to go
That's
for.
fine.
Yeah.
Oops, for the day. And there is an inn over here. And this is the bank.
Or we could go to the inn and then peep it in the morning because it's probably darker now, right? He's gone.
Yeah,
Bernard
it's
is.
it's 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 nighttime. You do
What do
also
you guys?
see this, and you would have passed this. So from where you're at right here, you can see the Lorton Bank, the Temple of the Manifold Gods, and as you're coming towards the Lorton Bank, you pass Freya's.
And Freya's is a shop, an
Shop.
inn.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
shop. It's called Freya's Fantastical Items, and it looks like
But
no.
they're already closed, correct? Oh.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. She's closed.
All right. What do you guys think? We find lodging for the night tomorrow.
Yep.
We shop. We go check out the bank, and then we pass the Temple of the Manifold Gods. Which the fact that it looks like an engine and is called Manifold Gods is not lost on me. So, uh,
I look for a can of chrome paint.
All right, so right about here, I'm gonna put right about here is
mhm,
where the fog dissipated when you left it, and as you were heading north.
okay. So literally, Florida is the only place that's infected
That you know of
so far.
so far.
Okay.
And for the amount of days you have the lung, oh, you're only gonna have it for another day.
Yeah, because we're to one now. Okay.
Yeah, it was just random, and I rolled a one. So,
Okay.
all right.
So shall we
So we'll
get
go to the inn.
lodging?
Yep, the lodging. Similar as before. This place costs a silver a person,
Yep.
and they will provide you some kind of meal.
So it's just the
And
four of us now.
yep,
Yep.
so
I'm
four
looking
silver.
around. I'm looking very pointedly at Xandrin.
Yes.
Yep, four silver.
What?
And
I pay for it. I owe you.
I think you guys made out and all
True Luck definitely made out.
that.
Yeah.
Well, she is the thief.
He isn't.
I spend freely, but it is important for me to refill my pocket.
Yes.
So
I'm
this inn
glad
is
you
a
spend
little
fully.
nicer than what you had down south. The food here, of course, you get a little nicer meal. The food's not basically rotten. It's
We feel
it's like fast
comfortable
food.
eating it.
Yeah, you feel comfortable eating it.
It's Popeyes.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Popeyes. At least it's not
I,
Long John. At least it's not Long John Silver's.
Oh, yeah. That's close.
I
That's
would say
closer to the
Popeyes is
coast.
better than Long John Silver's.
All right, and I think that's where we
Okay.
should call it, and then when we pick up.
All right.
So in
Yep.
2 weeks, which we're
Yep.
looking at the
27th.
27th. Um, does anybody know that far ahead?
I'm okay. I will plan around it. I mean, assuming that I don't get the creeping
27th is
lung.
good. I'll
Um,
post the, or I'll have me or Brandon will
He's
post
the bot.
Yeah, exactly. We'll post the. We'll post it the Sunday before just to make sure everybody can show up.
All right, so I just
Sounds
made
good.
myself a note, basically saying that when we wake up from our lodging, we want to check out the Lorton Bank, the Freya's Fantastical Items, and then head north to the tower. I'll take all of my random scrawling and I'll add it to my notebook. I have to find it because,
Okay.
like I said, it's been a little bit. But we can compare any notes that we need to.
Okay.
Any other thoughts?
Ah, that sounds good.
No.
No,
It's
that
so
sounds really
nice to
good.
play with you guys again.
Yeah.
Great.
This is
Very
great.
good.
Great. We'll see you in 2 weeks. If you guys need anything, shoot me a message. Take care.
All right.
All right.
Be safe.
Thanks,
Hey, have a
Cav.
great night, guys. Thanks for everything.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.